The anticipation surrounding Day 2 of the Arirang World Tour stop in El Paso had already reached a fever pitch long before the gates opened. Fans who had witnessed the explosive first day knew they were stepping into something special, but no one expected what would unfold during the soundcheck session. Because this time, it wasn't just about warming up. It wasn't just about rehearsing. It became a moment that redefined how fans saw Jungkook, not just as a performer, but as an artist constantly evolving right before their eyes. From early morning, ARMY gathered outside the venue, their excitement impossible to contain. Social media was already buzzing with speculation. Would Jungkook repeat the viral moments from day one? Would there be surprises? Or would it simply be a routine soundcheck? The answer came quickly, and it shocked everyone. When the members of BTS stepped onto the stage for the Day 2 soundcheck, the energy felt different immediately. It was subtle, almost intangible, but undeniably present. There was a shift in the air, a sense that something unexpected was about to happen. And then Jungkook walked out. The reaction was instant. Screams echoed through the stadium, even though this was just a soundcheck, a supposedly casual pre-show moment reserved for VIP fans. But there was nothing casual about what followed. From the very first seconds, Jungkook's demeanor stood out. He wasn't just relaxed, he was playful. There was a lightness in the way he moved, a spark in his expression that fans quickly picked up on. It wasn't the intense, laser-focused Jungkook they had seen during the main performance. This was something else. Something new. As the music began, Jungkook didn't simply go through the motions. He experimented. He played with timing, added subtle variations to familiar choreography, and interacted with the crowd in ways that felt spontaneous and genuine. Every movement seemed less rehearsed and more instinctive, as if he was letting his guard down and allowing fans to see a side of him rarely revealed on such a massive stage. And ARMY noticed immediately. Phones were raised, voices grew louder, and whispers of disbelief spread through the crowd. Is this really happening? He's different today. What changed? One of the most talked about moments came when Jungkook paused mid-performance, glancing out at the audience with a mischievous smile. Instead of continuing as expected, he broke the rhythm, adding an unexpected vocal riff that wasn't part of the original arrangement. The reaction? Explosive. Fans screamed, some jumping in place, others clutching their friends in shock. It wasn't just the vocal itself, it was the unpredictability. The realization that Jungkook wasn't just performing, he was creating in real time. That was the moment everything shifted. From there, the soundcheck transformed into something far beyond its intended purpose. It became a playground for creativity, a space where Jungkook could explore, experiment, and connect without the pressure of perfection. At one point, he even laughed mid-song, clearly enjoying the moment as much as the fans were. That laughter, raw, unfiltered, completely genuine, spread through the crowd like wildfire. It broke down the invisible barrier between stage and audience, turning the entire stadium into a shared space of joy. But perhaps the most shocking aspect of all was how confident he seemed in this new approach. There was no hesitation. No second guessing. Every spontaneous decision felt natural, as if this version of Jungkook had always been there, waiting for the right moment to emerge. Fans quickly began drawing comparisons between Day 1 and Day 2. While the first day had been powerful, polished, and intense, the second day felt freer, more personal, more alive. And that contrast only made the experience more impactful. Clips from the soundcheck started circulating online within minutes. Hashtags began trending almost instantly, with phrases like New Jungkook, Day 2 Shock, and He Changed Everything dominating fan discussions. But beyond the viral clips and trending topics, there was a deeper conversation happening. Fans weren't just reacting to what they saw, they were trying to understand it. Was this a deliberate shift? A glimpse into Jungkook's evolving artistry? Or simply a spontaneous moment born from comfort and confidence? The truth may lie somewhere in between. It suggested freedom. The freedom to experiment. The freedom to make mistakes. The freedom to simply enjoy the moment. And that freedom resonated deeply with fans. Because for many, seeing Jungkook in this light made him feel more human, more relatable, more real. It reminded them that behind the global superstar was someone who still found joy in the simplest aspects of performing. As the soundcheck continued, the energy never dropped. If anything, it grew stronger with each passing minute. Fans became more responsive, more engaged, feeding off Jungkook's energy and giving it right back. It was a cycle, an exchange of emotion and excitement that built upon itself until the entire stadium felt like it was vibrating. And through it all, Jungkook remained at the center, guiding the moment without ever forcing it. That balance, between control and spontaneity, is what made the performance so compelling. It wasn't just different. It was unforgettable. By the time the soundcheck came to an end, there was a sense among fans that they had witnessed something rare. Something that couldn't be replicated, couldn't be rehearsed, couldn't be planned. Something that existed only in that moment. As Jungkook waved goodbye and exited the stage, the screams continued long after he disappeared from view. Fans looked at each other in disbelief, trying to process what they had just experienced. Did you see that? He's not the same as yesterday. He's evolving right in front of us. And maybe that was the most powerful takeaway of all. Because what Jungkook showed during that Day 2 soundcheck wasn't just a new performance style. It was growth. Real, visible, undeniable growth. In an industry where perfection is often expected and mistakes are rarely forgiven, choosing to embrace spontaneity takes courage. Choosing to reveal a different side of yourself, one that is less polished but more authentic, takes even more. And Jungkook did exactly that. He didn't just meet expectations. He broke them. As the day continued and the main concert approached, one question lingered in the minds of every fan who had witnessed the soundcheck. What will he do next? Because if the Day 2 soundcheck proved anything, it's that Jungkook is no longer confined to what fans expect of him. He's redefining it. One moment at a time. And if this is just the beginning of that transformation, then the world may not be ready for what comes next. Something unexpected happened during Day 2 soundcheck, and ARMY can't stop talking about it. At the BTS Arirang World Tour in El Paso, Jungkook showed a completely different side of himself that left fans in shock. From playful interactions, unexpected vocal runs, to spontaneous moments never seen before, this wasn't the same Jungkook from day one. Fans are calling it, backhand index pointing right, a new ERA of Jungkook. Backhand index pointing right the moment he changed everything. What really happened during this soundcheck? And why are fans saying this is his most surprising performance yet? Watch until the end to see why this moment is going viral worldwide. Purple Heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more BTS updates.